Happy Mansari!
Bianca,
How long is it already?
how long? Whoa, 3.5 years now.
3.5 years.
Crazy, huh?
Sounds long, but it feels like we just started. Know what I mean?
Yeah, wait, we still got so long to go. Just started.
Like what we always do, we do a virtual date on our Mansari. So what do we have for today? Actually,
We
hold on.
have
I'll just get my ice cream.
okay. I love you, baby. You see, you're so amazing. You're so
Okay.
okay.
What do we have?
First, we have ice cream for me. See, it's honey,
Wow.
caramel, honey macadamia, and then green tea mango mantra. It's like a mango shake, sort of boost juice. So good. And apple pie to go with the ice cream.
And then for me, chocolate sundae right here. It's kind of melted. And then avocado shake, my
Yeah.
favorite. Avocado shake.
Oh, so good.
Peach mango pie. So we're like the same. So you have apple pie, I have peach mango pie. And it's still actually so hot right now.
Yeah, it's so hot.
So like the theme for today's date is actually dessert.
Mm. Oh my god, the caramel, the macadamia.
Yeah. So while we are eating,
Huh?
let's answer the first few questions. So the first question that we have is actually intense right away.
Why?
So first future plans question. How many children do you want to have?
Minimum of two.
So we have
But
the same number.
okay. But I want to go first. I won't say the name because I don't want anyone to steal it.
So yeah, the same. Well, minimum of two, but I want three children. Actually, three is like the strongest shape in nature. So I think it applies to siblings because me, I have a brother and a sister, and then you also have a younger brother and a younger sister.
Okay. So where would you like to stay? Philippines or in Australia?
We plan to live in Australia, like for a long time, for good, like for future, for a good job, for earning money, where our children would go to school. Uh, just yeah, we plan to live in Australia because it's just there's just so many benefits there.
If I had a guaranteed job there and like a secure and alright, then maybe. But for our future, we really want financial security to be best in Australia. Okay? But things may always change along in the future, and either way, I'd be happy to work with.
As long as we're together.
Yeah, as long as we're together.
I mean, hello, long distance for more than 3 years. We really want to be together all the
Especially
time.
now, we've barely been apart for 1.5 years. It's too much already.
It's too much. Next question. When do you plan to get married?
Hmm.
So it's an information that we don't want to disclose yet when we are going to get married, but it is going to happen. You will just hear it soon, maybe like once you post it, like I say the date or something. But yeah, for now, we don't want to disclose that information. But we are actually planning and just keeping it between us first.
as we all know, due to the COVID situation, it's just best for us to keep it to ourselves for now. I know so many people want to know, and so many people are looking forward to it. But yeah, just because of the whole situation now, and
Yeah, pandemic sure did affect our plans. It really did. One thing certain is that it's really going to happen.
yeah, definitely. So the next question is, when will you have children?
I want to have children before I turn 30. God's will, hopefully like around 27 or 28.
But for me as well, I want to be at least before 30 or at 30. But we'll see. We
And
need
how old
to.
are you right now?
Oh no.
I'm like, what? Are you sure? Next question. What do you think our life would look like in 10 years? Like
Whoa,
after
10,
10 years.
possibly 3 children by then.
Yeah.
With good job, we'll have our own house and and other, plans in the future. But as well as in those 10 years, want to travel. So we'll really like do so much. We have already so much planned. And
Yeah.
where do you or us relationship plan to retire?
Mm. We also talked about this. I know it's like way ahead,
Yeah.
way ahead in the future. But like our plan, the place that we plan to retire is actually Philippines.
Yeah.
Here in Davao City. We want to retire here because, if only we had all the money in the world, we'd stay here.
I've always felt happy there, just the people in general, they're always finding ways to have fun. They're always happy, way happier, even though they may not have much, but they appreciate everything. I'm not saying Australia doesn't do that, but the Philippines seem like such happier people, happier place. And every time it's so hard to leave.
What's the most attractive quality that you've seen with me and then I've seen with you? You are very loving, you're faithful. And there's so many things really I can't pick because it's like really so many things like that's like included in the most attractive quality. But yeah, I would say really that yeah, I think this one make me feel really special and solid. It's like I'm the only woman in the world, It's like I'm the only person left in the world. It's like that's how you make me feel. You make me feel special.
How understanding and how amazing. Through all my faults and struggles, really giving me like look forward to in life. Something to give me motivation. You know, you've given me everything that I wanted. There's so many things, like you said, for each other, but for me, it's like I know that you're, my future wife, my soulmate. So it's just you've given me everything, especially happiness. It's what I've been missing out on. It's given.
Ah,
What is your favorite vacation memory?
definitely Siargao. That was like so amazing. We had our freedom there. It's so amazing how you can just like park everywhere.
Mhm. Yeah, my favorite vacation was definitely Sugar as well. Just the amount of freedom we had. Just we had no time to worry really. We just drove the motorcycle wherever we wanted. We planned to go. We went. I got sunburned, but it was so good. Just every
Yeah.
experience.
Next question that we have is who said I like you first?
It was me. And
Yeah.
did I say it?
He asked me to have coffee. Um, And then he chose Dunkin's again. And then I asked him, you must really like Dunkin's because you want to come back here." And then he just said like, "No, I just like you." And then I just like didn't expect that. And I was like caught off guard with that answer. And I'm like, and then I just said like, "Oh, okay." And then we're sitting down because I really don't know how to react on that in those situations. Just really don't. I'm just awkward.
And then for me, I was like, in my head, like, oh my God, did I just say that out loud?
Also, in line with that question, who said I love you first?
Ooh, you. You know, even though she said it first, but, I already had that feeling, but I knew it was like, even I knew, we both knew it was so early. You okay?
I'm just quiet at home.
We loved each other, but we both knew it was so early in the relationship. And to
It
be
was so
honest, it's
strange.
so crazy, and it's like
Like,
I
what is
really
this
wanted,
strange feeling?
yeah, I really wanted to say it, but I was like, no, I don't want to like push her away, or like I knew it was too early, but like, as soon as she said it, I said it right back, and like, both like,
Yeah,
what
so
really?
girls, if you already feel it, just say it. Because you'll never know. Maybe the guy is hesitant to say it. Just have the guts to say it already because let's not waste time already. If you feel it and you feel like it's time to say it, then just say it.
And then maybe if the other person doesn't feel that way straight away, then maybe that's like an indication, like that maybe not it.
Yeah. At least you're not gonna waste your time anymore because that person doesn't feel the same way.
Yeah,
So if you just feel that you're in love or you feel something, just say it already. Same with the
and
guys too.
yeah, both sides, and as well, it's like it is that like not that you're unsure of. It's just like it's such a crazy feeling. You question
Yeah.
everything. It's like too early. Like what is this? Because like it's such a it's like it's so unknown, but at the same time it's such a weird thing.
I know. It's really strange. It was really like strange for both of us.
So the next question is, what is our first impressions of each other?
Of course, aside from you're handsome, my first impression was just because, you're a foreigner or from Australia, I just thought that you're a playboy, you know?
For me, my first impression. I first always noticed the way you dress and your hat, your dress.
Yeah, you're my dress.
Yeah, I was like, for me, that's so unique, especially in the Philippines. I rarely see that, especially like someone so young, you know. So that really caught my eye. I was like, whoa, that's different.
What do you usually see? Like how do girls dress up in the Philippines? Because I don't really know like the perspective from a foreigner.
I don't know, just for me, just it's pretty standard, like standard clothes for me. Like I don't know, I don't just like typical shirt. For you, it's like vintage. It's like a different type of style. It's like your own style. It could have been like trend.
Um,
For me, I don't like trendy clothes or whatever.
so it's really like how I dress up. It's like that's what caught your attention. So it's for you. It's like, oh, she's different. So that was your
Yeah,
first impression, like different.
and yeah, yeah. Your fashion, your personality, your looks.
So the next question is, in what areas do our personalities complement each other? You are more of a physical person. You like to move around. You like, you know, carrying heavy stuff. You just like moving around, like my dad actually. So you're more physical when it
Mm,
comes to stuff, but I'm more like, like managing, organizing, thinking.
The only thing that would be not compliment is like the type of foods. Like some foods we
Yeah,
may not.
true.
Next question. Do you see yourself as a jealous person?
I don't know, but I'm not. But I don't tell you to stop follow the girls in your Instagram or Facebook, unfriend them, or like only look at me. You know, I'm not really like that. But I get jealous, or like seriously get jealous when it's like you spend time with that person alone, or you talk to
Hmm.
that person. You know, you actually initiate the conversation.
Mm.
That's when I get jealous.
Eh,
How about you? Do you consider yourself as a jealous partner?
Yep, I am. I'm gonna be honest,
So,
and especially in this type of relationship, it's like you're jealous that that person gets to spend time with with you, you know, when it should be me. And then
yeah, exactly.
also, it's just like this defensive thing, like stay away. There's-
Yeah, it's reasonable. Yeah.
yeah, it is reasonable, and we don't really put boundaries on anything, because we trust each other. It's just we don't trust the person.
To be honest, something like that already happened with us when one person like kind of suggested like, oh, you must be like so tired with your relationship because it's already like been too long for you guys to be away from each other. Like it's like I'm pretty sure you're already exhausted with your relationship and you just want to get out of it. There are really people who really did that to us, and we just like
Mm,
don't understand that it is really hard, but choosing someone else or leaving this relationship is never an option. You know,
yeah,
it's hard. It's hard. That's it. we just
yeah,
like uh, we just tell each other that it's really so much harder today. I miss you so much more because only the two of us can understand. So we just tell each other, you know, if it's really it's really hurting.
mm.
How much alone time should people in a relationship give each other?
We really want to call. We'll try and make time. We really do what our wants and our needs. Really for each other. If she wants to, watch videos or do something herself during the day, that's totally fine. I'll give her that freedom. But as long as like the end of the day we can talk, for me, and for us, we're happy. You know.
Yeah, it's really keeping me sane just to be by myself. So I told him that, and I also suggested you that I also suggested that to you that you have your me time too. You know, just disconnect with me for a little bit, just do your own thing,
Yeah.
because it's actually really therapeutic. It's like you're able to reflect, get to know yourself more. It's just like very healthy if you have like your me time. So
Next question is, what is the most essential thing in a relationship?
if you're in a long distance relationship, you should have an open communication. But open communication, what I meant by that is just if you feel bad, you tell your partner, you know. Because I really tell you if I got upset with what you said or what you did, and you also do that to me.
It's best to be open and honest instead of just, well, for us, anyways, just to try and get it over and done with. So, next question. What is your favorite way to spend time with each other? So, in this situation, we'll say long distance relationship like ways and when we're together.
Favorite way of spending time together, LDR, is this having virtual dates. I like
Yeah,
it. It's so fun. And then in person, when we're alone and it's like there's privacy, there's not many eyes or no eyes looking at us. You
yeah,
know, because that's the time we talk, we just being goofy.
for me, LDR, yeah, these virtual dates. It's more recently this year. So, we're just trying to think more things. So when it comes to LDR, because this time around it's been so much longer, and we're just trying to find ways to improve improve this situation. We can't do anything
Yeah.
about it, but why not try and improve it? So, and for when we're together, and honestly, I don't care what we're doing as long as we're together, like every time. But like you said, privacy, because we can fully express ourselves. When we're out, we do have to be respectful for others and like our family.
Yeah.
So we can't really, even though we want to kiss so much or cling too much, might be to people like we're too much. But yeah, so when we're alone, we can be all what we want, you know.
When we're just like walking in the mall, there's actually so many eyes looking at us. So
Yeah,
that's making us both conscious and really like, uncomfortable because of all the eyes looking at us. Like, and we're just walking. So what more if we are being clingy, expressive with each other? It's like, those eyes just won't stop looking at us. So this is the last question for this Q&A. So what do you think is our strength as a couple as compared to other couples, I guess? So what do you think is our strength?
like a non-brag. Our biggest strength is, just open communication. Do what we can for each other to make us happy. And if there's something lacking, we always try improve that straight away. We take our time to learn from each other, our needs and wants. And that's what you really, really need in a relationship. And when I say every time here, when people say you're in a long distance relationship, I could never do that. And it's like, and people say, oh, I can't even be away from each other for this long and this long. And so, when it comes to LDR, for me, I think that's a pretty big brag. Like, wow, you must be so strong. But yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, the same thing. Definitely communication. I'm really proud of that. I mean, yeah, it's something to brag that we are surviving this LDR, but we don't want it to be like this all the time. We really want to be together all the time. But I can really tell that our strength is, aside from communication, is that we are both really patient. It's very frustrating. Like, we cried so many times with each other. It's making us both crazy, but here we are. We're still together, and we will still really be together until the end of time. Yeah, so we're really patient, and there's just compromise with each other. So, and most importantly, we're both faithful. And I think this is like the most the number one strength is that God is the center of our relationship. Every single night we pray together. We really just like thank God with everything, pray to God to everything, surrender to Him, everything is really the center of our relationship. So I guess that's why like this relationship is really strong. So yeah, that's all the questions that we have from all our friends and family and followers, and some questions that I got online. Yeah, I hope this was interesting to whoever is watching this. A lot of friends actually messaged me to have our own Q&A because we had a Q&A with Asamoahs. And it's like for them, like, oh, we wanted more. So maybe I plan on having another Q&A once you're back. Once you're
Yeah,
back.
when we're together.
Yeah, we'll do another.
Maybe all the unanswered questions, or
So if ever you have any other, whoever's watching this, if ever you have any other questions in mind that you want to know in the next Q&A about our relationship or advice or whatever, or funny moments or whatever, comment it down below.
just comment anything below you want us to.
You never know. We actually inspire other couples, especially those who are in LDR and those who are single, to just take your time. Don't push it.
Take your time, or maybe take that risk.
So thank you so much, my fiance, for being so go with this. So see you in our next Q&A, I guess. Bye-bye. Love you, baby.
I love you too.